What's going on? I'm gonna play Isolation and then I'm gonna teach it to you. Bada bing, bada boom. Check it out. People say we've got it made. Can't they see we're so afraid? Isolation. And then that happens 4 times, and then it goes, the world is just a little town. Everybody trying to put us down. Isolation. And we have this bridge part where it goes, I don't expect you to understand. You know, continue. Let's go part by part, because there's essentially 3 parts. Actually, I would, you know what? I'm going to posit there's only 2 parts, really. And there's the, because this is originally not on a piano, so we have to take some liberties. But we can get pretty close. So, for the first part, which I think is the most important part, that's going probably like 70% of the time, it's this little progression that goes D major, open D, 2nd fret on G, 3rd fret on B, or 2nd fret on high E. People say we've got it made. Okay, then you have this little dissonant Seaman chord, which is you keep the same D major shape, but you add the 1st fret of the A string. So what I kind of do is I change the change how I am fretting this D to use my middle finger on the G string, the pinky on the B, and then the ring finger on the 2nd fret of the E. So that's how I start fretting the D that way, and then that frees up this pointer finger to play the 1st fret on the A string. So you want that chord. So you could play the 1st D like this and then just come in here, because then you're gonna have to go to 2. So far we got. And note this right hand is just going down, 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 up, and that's pretty consistent. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Alright, so notice what I did with this pointer finger. D, add the 1st fret of the A, go to the 2nd fret of the A, and then we're going to play a D7, which is open D, 2nd fret on G, 1st fret on B, 2nd fret on high E. So with those 4 chords we have okay. So then we're gonna go to a G major. So you might know how to play a G major. If you don't, you got 3rd fret on E, 2nd fret on A, open D, open G, and I go 3 on E, or I mean 3 on B, and then 3 on E. But you can leave the B string open if you want. It's just a preference thing. However you want your G to sound. I'm doing the 2 3s at the bottom. Alright, so, and then we're gonna just go back to the D and start over. So that whole progression is D, D, put the 1st fret in, put the 2nd fret on the A string in, then you got your D7, then G, D, And I'm doing these little embellishments, but, you know, just kind of like mess around with it if you want to finger pick it or strum it. It's going to sound good either way. Like, there's no precedent for this because it was never played on a guitar. So you kind of have a certain amount of liberty to mess around. So that's the bulk of the song. And then, before we go into the I don't expect you, before we go into that, there's a little variation of when you get to the G, the final time where it goes, the world is just a little town, everybody trying to put us down. So instead of going back to the D, go to A. So that A is open A, second fret on D, second fret on G, second fret on B, and open E. So so G, D, don't expect you. So that, okay, yeah. So the next part, this we call it the bridge. This starts with a D2. I don't expect you. Don't expect you. A, G to understand. A, after, so A, G after you've caused. But then again, A, G, you're not to blame. A, G. So it's that A, G, just continue it. A, G, you're just a human, a victim of the insane. So as you see, for that, the human, victim of the insane. G, 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 A, D. Back to this progression. And then all you do is say, we're afraid of everyone, afraid of the sun. Isolation. And then, you know, you say, the sun will never disappear, but the world may not have many years. And then it's this little A variation. Isolation. Alright, cool. So that's the whole song. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, I linked the tab, or the chords below if you want to see them in writing. I did it exactly according to this tab by Sid 9000. So he's a great guy. Keep playing the John Lennon, folks. God bless the music stuff.